then ignorance is fixed. I speak for,
Okay, so maybe
I speak for the girls who code in silence, for the boys who sketch their truth in corners, for the teens who carry their traumas in backpacks, but still show up in class as warriors. I speak for every child who felt unseen, and I demand a system worthy of their dreams.
Yeah.
Because education is not charity, it's justice. It's not their favor, it's their right.
All right.
And I will not whisper for the future when I can speak up for it today.
Right.
You see, I just don't want to see test scores. I want to see transformation.
All right.
I just don't want to see textbooks. I want to see tools. I just don't want to see diplomas. I want to see doors that open up to possibilities,
That's
to
right.
purpose, to power. They say our youth is our future, but no, they are our now.
All right.
They are our leaders in hoodies, our poets in pain, our engineers with empty lunchboxes, but with full hearts that remain. I say, invest in them, protect them,
Damn right.
believe in them, because they are not the problem. The system is the problem.
That's right.
So I will not stop fighting for our youth until every child in every town knows what it feels like to be heard, to be seen, and to be heard. Her name is Kayla Livingston. Know the name, you'll hear a lot. It's Okay, let's keep it going. We got another poet coming up, so y'all let's keep this energy going with Pierre Perry. Okay. You know what? I got a poem. Let's do it. I'll do it. All right, I'll do it. I got one. For just such an occasion, I'm gonna go those. I'm Lindsay from Meyer, Tina Kelly. You know, I'm LindsayKelly@gmail.com. I am from Meyer. I'm very good at this. Okay. Freedom is a many-faced thing. Each of its sides
It
glints
is.
like an odd-shaped
And
diamond.
blowing winds and everything.
It cuts through the glass ceiling that I cut my hands to peer through every day. Freedom is the freedom to find freedom in a company that says you're free when you're not as free as everybody else. My freedom is no longer patient. My freedom is not always kind. It does envy, and it boasts in its existence.
Oh, yeah.
My freedom is proud as hell. It does not mean to dishonor others, and if it does, it is their own greed that is offensive. And that ain't got nothing to do with me. My freedom is self-seeking, and it is easily angered when it is threatened. My freedom keeps a thorough record of wrongs, so I know who not to invite to my cookout. Freedom does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It must always be protected, and it must always be trusted. It gives me hope so that I always persevere. The clarity of self is the greatest freedom that you can have. I am free to talk how I talk, and look how I look, and love how I love. Because love never fails, because freedom is love. Right? All right. Poem, check. Moving on. All right. Elvin and Madeline Eden. Oh my God.
The rain
I'm
has
gonna
come.
open my windows up in my car.
I left my what's that thing called?
Is yours on?
My,
Run and get it. Run it. It's coming.
out? Y'all need to go out and fix it?
Yeah, I'm about
Come on out, come on out, come on out, come on out, come on out. That's right, take care of it. Okay, yeah.
Thank you all so much. I really enjoyed myself. I hope we all have gotten a little bit closer. A little bit more understanding. And I definitely don't want to leave. I don't want to see my car flooded again.
Come back
Let me tell you
again.
something. This thing get flooded. I don't want to be able to tell you. So yeah, I let my sunroof up. I gotta go.
Okay, all right.
Come back again. Thank you guys. Drive safe. Drive safe.
We have some farmers in the house. We have owners of Fairport Farms. Y'all give it up for Elvin and Madeline Eaton.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to rain on their parade. I just want to add a little sprinkle. I want to let you know that this is the NC State Extension Small Farmers of the Year. Let's get that up, all right? We don't want to take that for short. So, go.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Elvin Eaton. This is my wife Madeline, and we are the co-owners of Fairport Farms. We're a farm here in Oxford, Graham County. We sell or grow basically seasonal produce and microgreens. We sell at the Oxford Army Farmers Market and also to a lot of nonprofits, food pantries, and so forth that many of you have probably heard of throughout in this community, within 5 counties actually. And it is an honor for us to be asked to speak today. We were told that our subject would be freedom. And just to let you know, we're an ecological farm. We use regenerative, a lot of regenerative techniques, sustainable techniques, which makes our farm really resilient. And so I guess you've been wondering what the farm is talking about here about Juneteenth and freedom. Well, our ancestors, our farm has been certified by the North Carolina Department of Agriculture as a century farm. So that means it's been in our family for over 100 years. And we have certification for that. That's the thing to say. So there's a certain amount of farming that has to do with a lot of our lives. The way that we live, the way that we serve God, because we are basically just stewards of that soil. We don't really own it. We're just stewards of it. So the way that I look at farming is the same way, hopefully, that God has worked farming to us. We're ecological, so we as a people, it's just natural to us. Things just grow. We take care of the soil, it continues to grow. Farming is ecological, and freedom is ecological. Because we've never, ever given up that struggle. We've done it naturally. We're regenerative, and just like our struggle has always been a regenerative type struggle, from generation to generation. Remember, when God brought people together, the first thing he did was feed. Whenever he had to make a really important decision, and he wanted to give us a good example, he did it in the garden. Remember those two things. So, I'll continue to say that not only has freedom been ecological for us as a people, regenerative for us as a people, it's also been sustainable for us as a people. Because in this struggle that we continue to struggle, sometimes it seems as though we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. We are still continuing to sustain in the struggle. And I'll end with my portion of this by saying that we try to feed good nutritionally dense food to all of those who will partake. We don't use any fertilizers. We make our own fertilizers. We make our own pesticides. We do not till the soil. That's what really makes us sustainable. And we as a people, as we continue to till and to fertilize our youth and each other, makes us a sustainable people. So we're here to stay, no matter what. You know, remember, a lot of the things that we've gained and sort of been taken away, we don't see that as others do, only because we continuously have been in this struggle, and the struggle is just within us. I want everybody to not feel sad, because the struggle is what makes us the people that we are.
Yes. I want to highlight the fact that we're here today, thanks to these lovely people that invited us, to talk about Juneteenth. Something that's new to a lot of people. And we're still learning about it. We're learning what it means and how we're going to celebrate it, and how does it affect us, and what part do we have in it? How do we share it with our families? How do we share it with the rest of society? How do we use this celebration, I won't say holiday, but a celebration that is a mourning. You know, we just had a gentleman, thank you so much for your lovely words. I appreciate the story. And I also appreciate your struggle, waiting so long for something that you worked so hard to achieve for so many years. And it takes me back to those people in Texas that were waiting for word. Right? In Galveston, waiting to hear, waiting for their freedom, not knowing that it was there. It was there, it was given, but it was still outside of their reach. And so many years later, freedom has been given. Freedom is here. And still we struggle to reach that freedom. We still struggle with being able to really have the freedom that we're told we have. Because how much freedom do we have when I send my baby out there in the middle of the night? You know? So how much, yes, we have freedom, but can we enjoy that freedom? Can we enjoy the peace that comes from freedom? Yes. Because to me, freedom is peace. It's having peace in your heart. Peace that things are good. Peace that you'll be taken care of. Peace that you can take care of your family. Peace that you'll have a job. You know, that's freedom. And we have that. And at the same time, we don't have that.
Right.
And here we are so many years later, we're still fighting for the same thing. Our young men are more threatened than ever right now. And so I propose to you that whatever you know about Juneteenth, learn more. Share it with other people. Because everybody needs to know what our ancestors went through. Their struggle is our struggle. And then you say to yourself, well, what does we have to do with all of this? Well, you know, our ancestors came across the waters with seeds in their hair. That is how farming, growing, seeds, planting, cultivating, that's how it's in us. Nobody wants to go back and work in the farm. Lord have mercy. We all, you know, a lot of people fought hard to get away from the farm, especially in the surrounding communities. But it is something that is so innate to us. People would have starved were it not for the seeds that came in our hair. Were it not for the agricultural knowledge that our people brought to this country. So farming, it goes to the heart. It goes to the heart of this matter. And where were those people that weren't told for 2.5 years that they were free? They were on the farm, growing for somebody else. And I say to you, Elvin and I, our mission is to teach new farm, and it's our power. Okay? And we believe, both of us strongly, that when you want a good, nutrient-dense, fresh fruit or produce, you should be going to the local Research has shown, researchers have taken pictures of the grass cells. And you know what? They're little happy faces. Go to Google. Just Google it. You won't see those little happy faces. Because the grass is smiling at you. That's God. Only He can do that. Research has shown that happy, healthy plants, they sing to you. They emit a frequency. There's a sound there, a joyful noise, should I say, that feeds your soul when you're working with those plants. They talk to you. You talk about healing. Healing comes from the freedom to put your hands in the soil, something that they're even now trying to take from us because they modified the seed. So now you can't buy a watermelon. It's seedless. Why would you buy it? I ask you. Because that seedless watermelon is stopping you. It is preventing you. It is keeping you locked up. It is keeping food from you. Because God said there'll be a seed there. And then when you take that seed after you eat that one way, and you could go another. But they won't even let you do that because now the grapes are seedless, the watermelons are seedless. What else is seedless? Or a whole bunch of stuff. So when you think of farming, think of the power that's there. Because it is our power. It might be in the dirt with an ugly past, but it does not make us ugly. It shows the power, the resilience that we as a people have, that no matter what they do to us, we always survive and thrive. That's where the power is.
Keep it going.
Thank you, guys.
Up next we have a singer. She gonna sing. Can I get Deidre Hunt to the stage?
And it's pronounced Detroit.
I'm so sorry. I asked somebody. Here it is.
She is a nut.
Women's Day, and I had to correct them, and I said it goes towards my purpose. My purpose is for Detra, not for Detra. So when people said Detra, I don't know who that is. But I know who Detra is. For many years, I answered to Detra, and maybe that's why I couldn't get my purpose right. I got to listen to the wrong. But we're talking about Juneteenth, but that was what they chose to call me. They didn't invest to see how to pronounce my name. It's 5 letters, but when I went to school, kindergarten, they called me Detra. And no matter how many times I said, no, it's Detra. It's Detra. They thought I didn't know my own name. But it was Detra. They once called me Detra, but it was Detra. So at the great age I am right now, my name is Detra. Detra Hunt. That's right. And I come to bring you a song that I hope you guys will take and do with it what you will. I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like a river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. See, I don't know what's up there beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Whoa, it's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die. See, I don't know what's up there beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will.
My face can't keep falling off my face so much. There's so much passion and talent in this room. Y'all give it up one more time for Detra. I'm a Tanya, not a Tanya, because this is a Tanya, and that's a Tanya. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. But yeah, beautiful. Okay, coming up next, Tracy Duxton.
So I'm going to have 3 books, Divine Influence, The Black Woman's Experience. But this book right here, I got 5 on it, Poetry for My Brothers in the Struggle. I tried my very best to be a voice for the voiceless. For the ones that are so many times misunderstood by our actions because we can't see their trauma. So I'm going to be their voice in this book. I got 5 on it for my brothers in the struggle. And I'm gonna start out with, we need our black men. Sojourner Truth delivered a speech back in 1851 entitled, Ain't I a Woman? In 2025, black women still echo this title, Ain't I a Woman? With no real relief in sight. But all they want to do is for her to continue to fight. Glasses fall, good close. In 2025, black kids are still being killed in the streets by the police. Mothers crying cries of hopelessness coupled with despair. Ain't I a woman? White women tears bring them justice, hope, and relief wrapped up in peace. Black women tears go unheard, unnoticed, and unconfronted. Black mothers are being told to be brave, to be strong while dying on the inside. You only see her outside. The pain has created facial expressions of bridges, highways, rivers, oceans, streams, underground railroads, walking dogs, water holes, gunshots, running until you out of breath for safety or either dead, saying, they'll be all right. Why must they continue to fight the powers of oppression? Systematic racism out here in these streets, killing our sons, fathers, uncles, cousins, brothers and husbands, nephews and friends. The brown, black skin deemed unworthy to be accepted as the pure gold that it is. You came out of us. You came out of us. I said you came out of us. We give you value. Your value is rooted in lies told by your racist forefathers that the slave masters, deadbeat walkers, spitting poison that feed you to you and your offsprings. I said you came out of us. Stealing all that we had, claiming it as your very own. Stop killing our black men. As black women, how we see our black men, we love them, we need them, and most of all, we want them, our black men. dice, make a real sacrifice. Don't miss out on college. College missed me with that knowledge. I didn't even like high school. I have to make some fast money, and I have to make it now. I don't have time to waste 4 years in someone's college. I didn't even like high school. System of racism or principal office visits, oh yeah, the school to prison pipeline, that's a real deal. A total setup for failure, but no one cares, nor do they understand. Mom needs help, and she needs it now. Why they so mad? Sons with no true direction having to figure life out all on their own. Dad forfeited his obligation to be a stand-up man, to love me, to be there for me, to lead me, to show me the steps of a true man. Left, right, which way do I turn? Which way do I rotate? Goals, dreams, and aspirations. Man, I'm trying to survive. Get a job, they say. But when they take one look at me, application denied. The position has already been filled. Why they so mad? Fake politicians marching in the street, vote for me. Vote for me. Brothers, I got you. Vote for me. Only having themselves, but brothers, vote for me. Repeated cycles of abuse and abandonment, using their favorite muscles to impregnate women that they promised to be there for. Man, now I gotta figure out how they gonna eat. Why they so mad? Let me try this job thing one more time. You must cut off your dreadlocks. What? My locks? The true essence of who I am? Another level of power and control denied again. Drugs whispering in my ear. Voices influencing me. Hit a lick, snatch a purse, rob a store, jack a car. How do I break this cycle and get ahead? Prison was not the plan, but hell, we have to do what we can, and that's why they so mad.